Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we are here for the LinkedIn profile reviews of the candidates who are in the process of in the qualifying round of the project ByPath. So before I start the review of LinkedIn profiles, I just want to quickly share a few detail of the project ByPath. Project ByPath is basically 6 week project to support the talented candidates and job search by promoting their skills, their personal branding, networking, and email marketing. So in these 6 weeks, we will have a first week for qualifying round, next week for skills in the limelight and personal branding activities, and on the third week we will go to networking round, where we will do the synergy and references building, and then fourth week we will target the companies and we will apply the 6D job hunt approach, and fifth week will be project uplift, and last week is execution round, where the candidate will be promoted on different forums, plus email marketing will be also there. So with me today, Yusuf is also there. He's coordinating for this project by path. Yusuf, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can see it clearly.
Okay, okay. So for the moment, I will just stop this screen to see the status, and then I will just start over again. And now I will go to the list of the candidates who are in the project bypass. There are more candidates actually, but today we will focus only on few of them. So we have Mr. Ashfaq Khan, Mr. Asim Aslam, Abdul Rahman Adil, Akib Sharif, and Ganesan. So if any of you is online, they can comment for the specific question. So Muhammad Ashfaq Khan is accountant, and we reviewed his CV. His CV yesterday was we found good. We gave the rating of his CV 7 out of 10. He can improve few points, and then there will be more points there. Now, if we go to his LinkedIn profile, as of now, just let's search Ashfaq Khan. If he's in my connection, I will be able to find him. I think his profile link is not available with us. So if he can send the updated profile link in the group, so we can proceed accordingly. So moving on, we will move next to Asim Aslam. Asim
Abdul
Aslam,
Rahman.
yeah, Asim Aslam is a draftsman, a mechanical draftsman, and we need his profile link so we can review accordingly. And we reviewed his CV yesterday, and we gave him rating of 5 out of 10. So his CV needs further improvement. So Asim, if you have updated your CV, you can submit again, and we will review it again if it is going to the qualifying criteria, because to qualify in the first round your CV should have at least 7 points to as a passing marks. Then we move to Abdurrahman Adil. Abdurrahman Adil is account executive. His CV rating was 6 out of 10, and his let's go to his profile. So starting from the beginning, in the banner area, if you use any relevant banner, it improves the look. And always try to have full proper name as per passport. So whenever somebody is trying to search you, or whenever somebody is trying to find you, he should easily find you in a proper way. Then it has he has 622 followers. So on the uh, range of connections, need to improve more. So as per NAVAFIZ recommendations, you should have at least 6,000 connection. Then moving on to activity, his activity, last activity is 1 week ago. So it means the person is not much active on LinkedIn. This activity should be relevant and should be providing a feedback that this person is active, and knowledge, sharing the knowledge, relevant technical knowledge. Then in the about us section, this section should actually meet the summary of your career, which looks almost reasonable. And in terms of experience, there is a more detail required for each company, because this is very short, so need to explain in detail. For education, looks fine. In the skills section, there are only 5 skills, so need to add more skills to improve it further. And at the end, there should be recommendations. You need to request for a recommendation from your connections and from your colleagues and other things. So for just for a reference, if I show my profile, you can see that regardless of our other things, I have 42,000 plus followers. So that is based on my networking skills. And if we talk about recommendation, you can see that I have multiple recommendations from different uh, people, different professionals. So if when somebody comes and see that I have more than 21 recommendations, that brings the positive value. And if I see my skills list, it has almost 48 different skills. So just as a reference, not I have deleted many things from my profile, but still just for your understanding, or to have an idea, you can have this. So for Abdul Rahman, for Abdul Rahman, if I go to the rating of his LinkedIn profile, I will rate his 4 out of 10 as of now. So if you will improve it further, you need to have at least 7 points uh, to get it the qualifying proceed to the qualifying round. Now, if you see the NAVAFIZ profile of Abdur Rahman, this looks reasonable. There is a summary of career, there are skills, there is a 4 year experience, and visa status is also there. So, NAVAFIZ profile looks reasonable. So for Nawaf's profile, I would rate him 7 out of 10. So LinkedIn LinkedIn profile rating and Nawaf's profile rating. Okay, 7 out of 10. Then we will move to next candidate. Next candidate is Mr. Akib. Mr. Akib, we reviewed the CV. CV was 4 out of 10 rating, and today, if we go to LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn profile picture is reasonable. Name is there proper, but connections 298 only. So need to improve on the connections. Then about section looks reasonable. Then experience also looks fine. Education looks okay. But skills, there are only 7 skills, and skills have no endorsement also. So need to get endorsement on skills. And then recommendation, he has received a recommendation also. So that is also a positive point. So overall, if I see, there is some more portion need to be added in the experience, some portion need to be added on skills, and more improvement on the recommendation side plus the activity. Because if we see the activity, it says Akib Sharif has not posted anything recently, so that also makes low impression. So as of now, the LinkedIn profile rating is 4 out of 10. Now, if we see the NAVAFIZ profile of Mr. Akib, so this name is there, position is there, skills is mentioned, experience and other things are there, and summary of career is there. So it looks reasonable. So for LinkedIn profile, for Nawaf's profile, I would rate him 7 out of 10. Now we move on to Ganesh. And if we go to the LinkedIn profile of Ganesh, uh, he has only 5 connections. So that is a negative value. Then picture side can be improved. We can use more impressive headshot instead of long. And then on the activity side, this was 5 days ago, and similar type of comments. It should be more technical, relevant. Then on the experience side, there is a just company name, not much detail, that has to be added, and skills, not much skills listed, that also need to be added, more skills. And then recommendations and other things. So this profile, as you can see, this is a very poor profile as of now. So Ganeshan, you need to improve a lot on this. So as per my understanding, I will give 3 out of 10 for the LinkedIn profile. Now we go to the office profile of Mr. Ganeshan, and if we see, uh, for this portion, skills and experience and other things looks fine. Uh, for the summary of career part, summary of career, basically you should instead of simple lines, you should write more details. If I can show you another way of summary of career, it is like basically like a job description. So it should go with in such a bullet point as Abdul Rahman has shown as an example, you can see. Or there are few more also where they have shown in a more descriptive way. So need to improve on this summary of career representation side also. So for Nawaf's profile, I would rate 6 out of 10. Only thing you need to improve on summary side. Then last person we will skip for time being. So these were some of the profiles, LinkedIn profiles, and some of the uh, things which where you need to improve and where you need to have a better uh, concept. So, Yusuf, here you would you like to add anything here? Hello, Yusuf, you are with us?
Yeah, sorry, sir. It was an interruption.
No
Uh,
problem, no problem.
yeah.
Would you like to add any points here which I have explained, or we can move to next item?
Yeah, sir. The profile of Ganesh needs so much work here. And for the Akib, I mean, his resume was not very good, but his LinkedIn profile is much better than the actual resume. So
Yeah,
he has to update the resume so that his profile can be completed in our first week activities. So
right,
yeah,
right. So now further more details we will discuss with these fellows in a private meeting. And
yeah,
before I go, I would just like to share one tip related to LinkedIn itself. So, for example, if somebody is who is not in your connection and you want to send him a message, there is a way. So this message is this tip is to understand or to use it, that how you can message someone who is basically not in your connection, but you have some groups in common. For example, if I see a profile of a person who is not in my connection, but we have some group in common. So if suppose if I have this, let me see, if I find someone who is not in my connection, so I can show you as an example. Okay, so this person, for example, Saad Saeed, is not in my connection. And if I try to send him a message, it says, no, you cannot send uh, because you are not a premium member. But if I can find a group, if his group and my group is common, then I can go to the group and I can message to anyone. So, for example, we have a group named NAVAFIZ, and I will go to the group. Then I will go to the members section, show all. Then I will search the name of the member. Now, for example, this lady is not in my first connection. You can see she is in on the second connection, but I can still message her, right? So if I want to message, I can message her. Similarly, this person is on my third degree, not in my first connection, but still I can message her because we are in a common group. So this is one way, that if a person he is not in direct connection, but he is you are somewhere in a common group, you can text each other and you can message each other. Now, one more tip I would like to share. We have this presentation which called 50 tips for job seekers. So I'm trying to share one tip every day, so you learn step by step. And this is about the application tracking system. There is a Resonate, a web-based software that shows you how your resume would score on the application tracking system. So, and it helps to improve every day, every job for you apply. So basically, this website, if you upload your CV, or you copy paste your CV, it can give you the rating that which keywords are properly being highlighted in your resume. And there is another trick also to check your CV, that if your CV is ATS friendly or not. One easy way, you simply go to your CV, say Control A to copy, and after copy you can paste it on a notepad. So just when you paste it on notepad, you just see what item of your CV is properly readable on a notepad or not. So if all the data is properly readable and it is there, you are not seeing any special characters, then your CV is ATS friendly. But if all the data is scattered, then your CV is not ATS friendly. So one simple tip: open your CV uh, in PDF or Word, whatever shape format you have. Say Control A to select all, Control C to copy, then go to Notepad and say Control V to paste, and then see all the data is coming properly or not. Right now, we will go to the comments of viewers. From Abdul Rahman, yes, are available, and then sir, I am available too. Then we have from Hafiz, how can I submit my CV? So Hafiz Kashif, if you are already there in the qualifying round group, you can just WhatsApp. Otherwise, we will post our contact number or WhatsApp number in the comment section of this video on YouTube, and you can connect it. You can send it by WhatsApp, or otherwise, I will request Yusuf. Yusuf, if you can just sign out from here
All
and
right, sir.
go to YouTube, and in the comment section, if you can just put my WhatsApp number, so it will help others. So I think you
Okay,
can
sir.
just take a 2 minutes step out and post
Yeah.
because there are so many comments. So I will keep replying them, and in between you
Okay.
can send this note number to them.
All right. I will
Right?
do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Then Sundar is also available. Sundar, if I say you a short name as a Sundar only, I hope it's fine, because to pronounce your full name it's a bit difficult. Then Sundar is saying, "Sir, voice getting echo." Uh, I'm not sure what is the issue on that side, but Nadir Muhammad Abbasi also available, and then Moin Altaf. When I will be the next session? When will be the next session held? Because I submitted my CV yesterday. Yeah, Moin Altaf, you can just repost your CV in the group, because we have added you in the qualified group, and then we will review and give the rating to your resume accordingly, and then we will move to next step. Ashfaq Khans. Yes, Ashfaq Khan. Nice to see you again. I am saying thanks in advance if you search by Muhammad Ashfaq Khan. Okay, we were searching your profile, I think, on the LinkedIn that we missed. So I will search now and then have a look on your profile also. Then Sundar is saying okay. And last comment from Nadir, you can show my LinkedIn profile, sir. Okay, Nadir Abbasi is saying that you can show my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so we will see two more profiles, one for Nadir Abbasi and one for Ashfaq Khan, Muhammad Ashfaq Khan. So let me share my screen one more time, and I will try Muhammad Ashfaq Khan and Nadir Abbasi. Okay, so Muhammad Ashfaq Khan, 10-year experience. You can use a relevant wall. Then about text section looks reasonable. Activity 1 hour ago. Uh, we will go into the detail of actual activity later on. So 2000 plus followers. Then accountant and little detail about the company also. That's good. Company logo and other details are coming automatically, and then profile detail is there. That's also good. Then education fine, skills 20, more than 20, and with endorsement also, recommendation also. Then on the recommendation side, here you need to get some recommendations. So Muhammad Ashfaq Khan, your profile, LinkedIn profile, we will rate out of 10, 8 out of 10. There needs a few improvements that you can highlight by adding the recommendations, plus you can add a catchy wallpaper, plus you need to improve more on the connections. So these things will give you more exposure. Now, if we, I think we have already reviewed your, let's see your NAVAFIZ profile also. Okay, so it's a reasonable data is here. Experience, nationality, 10 years, and summary of career also. So in a quick look or in a first look, this also looks reasonable. So we will rate it 8 out of 10. In the next level, after qualifying round, we will go more deep into the detail of this data. But during the qualifying round, we are just having a quick look, like 7 second review we call it, because normally your review or your profile is reviewed in a 7 second. Next is Nadir Muhammad, HR professional from Karachi, and then there is a summary of career, 10 points. Skills are there, looks good, things looks reasonable here. Then moving quickly to the LinkedIn profile of Nadir Abbasi. There is a good catchy banner, excellent. Then name is there, then title is relevant to matching jobs. Then in the highlights there are groups, some groups are also joined in the activity 6 hours ago, some technical discussion, and that's good. The about part, there is a reasonable amount of data. Then experience, this is also good, mentioned in the right way. Skills are there, more than 50, and skills with endorsement, that's also good, excellent. Then recommendations, there are more than 6 recommendations, so excellent profile. So in the first look, the area of improvement which we can highlight is only the improvement on more improvement of more followers, because being an HR, you are attracting, you have more ability to attract the candidates, and ability to attract more connections. And on the company detail, yeah, that also looks fine. And on the recommendation size, you can improve more on recommendations also. So if I give a rating to this profile, this looks excellent and super profile, so I will rate LinkedIn profile 9 out of 10. And Novafi's profile also I will rate 9 out of 10. So these are the things which we can highlight at the moment. And then Sundaresan is saying, okay, Nadir said you can show my profile. And last is, could you please took a look at my LinkedIn profile, sir? That would be very good from you. So Tay Natar, for your LinkedIn profile, you can send the link of your profile in the group, and we will review it. We will review it after the session. We during the one-to-one private meeting. So members who are already in that the part of the qualifying round or part of the project by path, we will have an internal meeting separately to review the overall progress. And the purpose of having this openly or on YouTube was that so people can get general idea, and those who wants to join the forum, they can also get an idea. So, with this note, I would like to say thank you. Thank you very much. And see you tomorrow with the next step. Thank you. Thank you very much.